asset tokenization, or should I say digital asset tokenization. You'll be hearing this word in the coming days a lot. What does that mean? Let me take a parallel example here. Many of you may have bought shares in a company. When you buy share in a, let's say, company ABC, so you get a fractional ownership in that company depending on the number of shares you have bought, and you can purchase and sale of that share can happen on various exchanges wherever it is allowed. So by buying that shares, you sort of get fractional ownership in that company. If I extend that this example, we have seen certain real estate funds where you buy the units, and those real estate funds provide you that unit, and if the underlying real estate value goes up, you make money. Now this concept is getting extended with the digital asset tokenization. What does it mean? It means that any asset, any physical asset, let's say a painting which is there, now that painting can be registered on a secure database which can be blockchain, or most probably it will be a blockchain which will make sure that this is indeed registered, this painting, and you can get, let's say, 1/10 piece of that painting. Now today it is not possible. Means in today's world, if you have to get the 1/10 piece of that painting, maybe you have to cut that painting in 10 pieces, which is not possible. But now if that painting is registered on a blockchain, and for that the, let's say, the digital assets are created, the 10 pieces of that is created, and which you can buy. So there are 10 owners of that painting, clearly defined, and properly all those data is maintained on blockchain. And if tomorrow the value of that painting goes up, whatever the 1/10 piece of that painting in that digital asset tokenization you have got, the value of that token will go up, and maybe there can be more exchanges where you can sell or purchase those tokens. Today you buy a painting, you cannot buy 1/10 of a painting. But with this tokenization, and I have taken an example of a painting here, where you can be able to take the 1/10 of that painting. So you can think of it, it is like a one more way of wealth management, one more asset is there. There are alternate assets are there apart from the equity, gold, and the land what we normally know. Apart from that, people want to invest on painting, jewelry, shipyard. Now today you have to buy the full thing, but in this scenario, if all those things are registered on blockchain and the tokenization has happened for that asset, you can get fractional ownership of those tokens. And if the value of those underlying asset goes up, then you get benefited. Now you can ask why the value will go up. There are a variety of the reasons, because people search for the painting, people want to collect coins, rare coins, because of the historical reason or a sense of ownership. Or it can be, let's say, there is a movie producer is there who is planning to produce a movie related to a era, and in that era those vintage cars are there. Now if that vintage car has been registered on the blockchain, and you also have got a ownership through those tokens of that vintage car, maybe that together all those people come together and they can rent that car to the movie producer. Their income can be generated, and which can be distributed accordingly, whatever the ownership details are there of that asset token, and like that money can be generated. Or as I said, there are people who want to have the ownership of vintage car, coins, watches. So underlying things, when it keeps on going up, whatever your this token is there, the value of that will keep on going up. So this is what is the asset tokenization and the fractional ownership. If you wanted to know more about it, visit my website www.raktimsingh.com. Thank you.